Hey guys, today we've got a quick little unboxing coming to us from my buddy Casey Lynch over at Lynch Northwest. I bumped into those guys at Blade Show and they had a couple of things that were extremely interesting and were kind enough to send me one to take a look at and share with you guys. So let's just get into it. Oh man, I'm past stoked. Very well packaged. What this is, guys, is this is the Lynch Northwest, their first fixed blade, the Sparrow 7, which they just debuted at, I think, Texas Blade Show. I think they debuted it before Blade Show. This is one that's been around the block, but I wanted to check it out, and I am stoked to be able to. Everyone needs a knife. Cool stickers. Casey's awesome. You always get a handwritten note from him. Gives you your COA here. Sparrow 7, Service Black, MagnaCut, HRC 62, Handle Materia Micarta, birth date June 2025. Guys, what a gorgeous, gorgeous little fixed blade. He sent me a leather pocket dropper as well. But just so you guys see, it comes with a fantastic Kydex sheath. So it's got a Kydex sheath should you want to carry it with your deep carry sheath. It's got a Tek-Lok. Comes with all kinds of accessories. However, I'm stoked to have the leather sheath, and that's how I'm going to test it out. And thank you, Lynch Northwest, for sending this for me to check out and experience. Let me get my stickers in there so they don't get bent. Keep it all together, and then we will look at the nav. So what we've got here is we've got a small EDC fixed blade that I think has a wonderful shape. You've got a spear point shape with very, very sharp primary bevel, but then you've got this nice secondary bevel that's thicker, and you come to a flat about 3/4 of the way up, which tells me that's going to give you a very piercing, very stable EDC fixed blade. It's not just a slicer, even though it will slice well. It's more designed for a little more hard use. You've got the Micarta handles that are removable should you want to take those off. I don't know why you would, unless with it being Full-tang, it's got a DLC or PVD coating there. I think that's DLC. It's probably going to be coated fine, but if you wanted to treat it with some type of wax, wicked wax, or some other type of oil protectant, you could if you got it wet or if you were cleaning game with it. Fantastic little sheath that they partnered with. Makes this little Lynch pocket dropper. So guys, if you've seen me the way that I carry an EDC fixed blade, I like to carry it in my back pocket. This is subtle leather. Feels very, very good. The knife is to die for. The shape is thin. I wasn't looking for a hardy, cut everything all the time, go to work on a bunch of cardboard knife. I was looking for a knife that would be more suited for EDC tasks, right? If I need to pull it out quickly to make a cut into some food, into some cat food, into some cardboard, a package that comes. I need to cut something quickly and I don't want to draw my folder, right? Or, heaven forbid, somebody comes a sneaking and this is the closest thing to draw to leave them leaking. Guys, this is extremely sharp. As I showed you, it is a 3/4 grind. So you've got full flat right here, and then your bevel, primary bevel, starts here, and then your secondary bevel starts down here. So even though the geometry is a little more robust, it is still very slicey. And the harder material that you get into, the better it will cut. Because again, it's a tougher grind. very impressed. You've got the Lynch Northwest feather there on the side, and then you've got the Lynch logo on that side with the USA flag. Really nicely sculpted micarta. I think you can see those lines that are both horizontal with a little bit of diagonal, which again add to the personality of the look of the knife, but also add to the grip. And when we talk about grip, this knife is thin, but it grips fantastically well. Let's say you wanted to add a lanyard to this knife. All you have to do is take your scale off. I think this is using 10 T10s, maybe 10 T15s. Take the scale off. You can run your full-size paracord through the handle and put your scale back on. It might be a little tricky to run the paracord through, but I always take off a handle when I'm adding the paracord. But the choil feels like a natural extension of the hand. To me, when I hold a knife, I feel for balance, I feel for overall weight, and I feel for how it's going to feel coming in and out of my pocket. If I have to put this in a reverse grip, and I'm going to feel comfortable stabbing it into a stump, well, I've got a really good grip on the butt of the knife, and I've got a guard here on my pinky. So yes, I would feel comfortable stabbing this into the stump. Hopefully I'd never need to, but if I did, I would feel comfortable doing it. Would I feel comfortable breaking this out and making cuts, opening some cat food, or doing some of the other miscellaneous cutting that I do on a daily basis? Absolutely. If I needed to feather stick a piece of cedar because I was trying to start a fire around the campsite, would I feel comfortable pulling out this knife? Absolutely. It's plenty small for a daily carry, in my opinion, but yet it's large enough at almost 7.5 inches overall, which means you're going to have right over 3¼ inch blade. It's large enough for those camp tasks, right? So I think it draws a perfect balance between an EDC fixie, which if we were going to break out my bug out, which is somewhere over here, you will see that the Sparrow 7's right about the same size as a bug out, right? So by no means is it a big knife, but in my opinion, it is a perfectly sized EDC fixed blade. The bug out's a great folding knife, but again, when you're working with a fixed blade, you don't have to worry about any lock failure. You don't have to worry about overthinking it. You really have a solid tool that, again, we want to use our tools as intended, but should you need to push this harder than you would normally, maybe with your folder, a fixed blade is going to give you that flexibility. So I did want to unbox this and share it with you guys. I did want to say thank you to the Lynch crew for sending it out for me to check out. I will run it through the mill, carry it, and get back with you on it. I think it's a fantastic knife. When I saw it at Blade Show, I was absolutely taken back by it. The advancements that they made when they've been manufacturing this knife, and the story that Casey shared on his evolution making the knife, it makes it that much more special to have it in the collection, and I look forward to sharing it with you guys as I learn more about it. But guys, do me a favor. I want to say thank you to all the channel members. Thank you so much. I want to say thank you to anyone who comes in and checks out my knife and EDC content. It means the world to me. If you're so inclined and you haven't had a chance yet, hit that subscribe button and that bell notification icon. Helps when you watch my videos when they come out. Hit the like button if you're so inclined. But most importantly, please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. Go forward with love in your hearts and choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.